Yo, what's happening? You're still working? Damn. I just finished as well. Late days for both of us, I guess. Ooh, I didn't know that could happen. What? I thought this was easy. I thought that part was not hard. Huh. Shit. This clip itself, I thought that part was harder. I'm getting that every time. I'm failing the part that I previously thought was easy. So I'm confused. Does it matter how close to the door you are, maybe? What if I try to do it here? Oh. Huh. Alright. Might want to pause buffer that for safety. Pause until Link is out of the water. Don't get eaten. Alright, I'm gonna add pause buffering the jump inbounds to Was there some official recipe database that I don't know about that does that? Huh. Must be soy cookies. I like white chocolate a lot more than dark chocolate. Yeah, and I like regular brown a lot better than dark as well. I'll still eat dark chocolate if you give me a little bit of it, but I won't like it as much as all. What are my notes on this again? I had to come up with a very specific setup to make this consistent. Shit. See, I thought that was it. Okay. Yeah, there you go. This is really important because you just do this trick normally, you'll just end up in the first shop right here. Very easy to get into the shop with the dude's face on it. It's actually kind of hard to avoid the loading trigger for that shop. You have to like jump over its loading trigger. There we go. Alright, pretty consistent with the pause buffer. Alright. Basically, to do it, like, you have to switch from upright to right at a very specific time. Yeah, if I don't do the pause buffer, I basically just can't do it. Or I can, maybe. Just not as consistently. Yeah, it's a lot harder. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not sure whether that failed. hard all of a sudden. Huh. I don't know. Either way, it's still going to be more consistent with the pause, I think. A couple annoying things happened today. It's like a annual company kickoff week for the year. And I think they're gonna try to get me to come to the office for that whole week. It's pretty early. Or that's in like the week of like the 23rd ish, somewhere around there. Well, I don't know why, but this trick seems a lot easier if you walk towards the camera. It's like usually what I used to do is I'd like face forward. I guess it's just not hard anymore no matter what I do. I don't get it. But I don't know if they're gonna force me. It's kind of up to my boss. Nice. But yeah, I was confused because I had to register for it, whether I'm gonna do it at the office or like remotely. And like the form that I had to fill out already had it like pre-filled out that I am located at the office for some reason. So I just changed the answer. I made it say that I work remotely instead. So I'll see if anybody says anything, I guess. That's not a dry roll. Wait, no, it is. I made it up top. Okay, never mind. But yeah, that caused me a really unusual amount of stress throughout the day. I kept thinking of it, and my heart rate would like go up every time. Oh. Huh. What was wrong with that? Don't know what was wrong with that. Wait. I lost ISG somehow there. Did I do something to lose ISG? Maybe I shielded without holding Z? Ah, yeah, when I released the Chew, yeah, you can't release the Chew without Z held. Yeah, the real cause for concern today is Max's vet appointment. He's scheduled to go under anesthesia for a teeth cleaning next Tuesday. And like his risk of dying because of the anesthesia is over 1%. Huh. I guess I have to release the Chew a little earlier. Yeah, that was today. We looked at his teeth and basically we know there's some tooth decay going on. But we can't tell how bad it is until he like probes it with instruments, because apparently like, you can't really tell how bad it is by looking at the exterior of the tooth. You kind of need to check what's going on like under the gums. And there's no way Max is gonna let the vet do that while he's conscious. Yeah, he explained it as the risk of him dying due to teeth complications is higher than the risk of death from anesthesia. Yikes. Okay, this is harder than I thought it would be. Probably just don't understand it well enough yet. It's probably still not hard once you really get it. I think the timing of when you drop the Chew is really important. Shit. Yeah, what can I do to make this more consistent? I guess I could pause buffer the Chew drop. Let me experiment with it. Huh. Maybe... Hold on, let me try something. Maybe I'm not supposed to shield flick. Maybe I'm supposed to actually do a side roll on the tree branch here, so... No, yeah, it's a you shield flick there, so... Yeah, I guess that you gotta pay really close attention to the timing of the Chew. Looks like the first black frame. Alright, now it's a little behind me. Wow. Okay, so exploded too late, which means I need to drop the chew later. Alright, and it's starting to brighten up. Now it's just gonna explode way too early, I think. Huh. Maybe my backflip timing is what's bad about it. Maybe even my positioning is somehow bad when I do the backflip. Huh. Okay, well that worked. Alright, that was on the first black frame. But I had to do the backflip when the chew is way behind me. So the other thing with Max is, for the last 2 years, he's had a growth right above his eyebrow. It's been getting bigger and bigger. The vet said it wasn't cancerous, or he thought it wasn't cancerous like a year ago. But now he wants like a sample of it to be sent to a lab to be sure. So he's like less confident that it isn't cancer. So that's a little worrying. I'll know about the results of that lab just a couple days. What am I doing? Okay, that's actually a frame of it starting to get brighter again. Maybe that's what I want. Yep, now the chew's behind me. Hey. Alright, now it's really starting to get brighter again. So yeah, I'm a little worried about that. Either way, we'll find out before his teeth cleaning. If he has to have the thing removed, then we can do that during the same anesthesia session to maybe lower the risk of that a little bit. Alright, I think I got it figured out. Come on. I asked the vet about my whole situation with Bruce being too fat, yet Max being too skinny. And how like that conflicts, because in order to keep Max eating as much as possible, I want food to be available all the time. And the vet's opinion on that is that Max takes priority. So getting Max to gain weight is currently more important than preventing Bruce from gaining weight. It's his opinion, at least. Wait a second. I forgot. You can't... What? Oh, okay, I guess that crashes the game. for the important part. Practicing the light arrow cutscene, wrong warp. If I can't do that trick, then I can't do the route at all, so I gotta get good at this part. So yeah, what I learned is, I think I explained this to you before, but just in case. Oh, this isn't the practice hack. To make all the like hidden code values correct, you can't load save states that would change that value, basically. So like the setup has to be done specifically from the title screen. So like you have to see link on Hyrule Field here. This is actually the start of setting up the right values. So it's like required to have this, and then you do the setup. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on right now. What? Oh, it's visible. What? All right. Yeah. So the one that's truly important is the 0x8 at the bottom, I think. So like if that value changes, and then I go load a save state, that value is gonna stay what it was before I loaded the save state. So it's really important that you like do everything in the right order without any mistakes. Alright, so this part, you can get screwed by RNG. Okay. A little confused because it said 0x8 at the start, and my setup just got it to say 0x8 again. So why did I have to do all that? Gotta remember to kill that guy, because that affects it. And then the other thing I'm kind of scared of is... if I make little mistakes on this part in an actual run, I might not be able to actually tell that I made a mistake. See, okay, that's not correct. Oh god. See, yeah, it's a different angle than I got last time, so it's like something subtly changed. Okay, I think that's right. Do I need nuts? Yeah, I need nuts. Alright. And I think that's what you want. DA03FF? Yeah, that seems right. So that's what we want the value to stay until I do the wrong warp. It has to stay that way. And I don't totally understand what things change it. It seems to have something to do with there being a lot of objects loaded into memory at once. Like, if you just have a couple things, a couple objects on screen at once, it doesn't seem to change. But once you have, like, bugs running around and bomb chews going around, then it changes. Also, when you load certain rooms, it changes. So, also, yeah, I gotta get good at this. Because if I fail getting to Goma's room, that will ruin the value. There's no backup if you don't get it. All right. That's too late, I think. Wait. I think my notes are wrong. My notes are wrong here. Oh. No, my notes are right. I just didn't read them. My notes are worded in a really weird way. It's like, wait until the seventh red flash, comma, then wait until the next black flash. Okay. Couldn't you just said like seventh black flash or something? I don't know. But I don't know. This is how I think about it. 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. There we go. That's the frame. So everything up to here is not too hard. But this part's kind of rough because, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot, you have to let go of Z. Yeah, do it here. This is Z. It's crucial, you gotta release Z. Too late. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, none of this stuff yet has ruined the value. What are you doing, Max? You being a good boy? You a good boy, Max? You a good boy. So is that the frame? I don't know. Yeah, that's the frame. Alright. It's hard to tell the frame there because there's not a lot of difference between the different frames for that. Alright, I might use ISG to kill Goma, even though you shouldn't have to, just to make sure she doesn't climb up the wall and shit. Okay, spouty breeds. That's good to know. How did you figure that out? Alright. Sounds like a conspiracy. It's way too early for the pause. Kind of forget what I'm looking for here. Okay, it's the next frame. This frame. Wait till the chew should be like right up on the camera. There we go, like that. And I think that should do it. Hopefully. Uh-oh. So I died on the wrong frame somehow. So my setup, like, I'm not sure if it can work anymore because I've done too much save state loading. I think there are more values that matter that aren't on my watches. And I think even people in Discord weren't sure what those values are. Alright, oh, now I'm not gonna make it. Oh, maybe that was right. Huh. What could possibly be causing this? Wait a second. Was I doing... I'm doing that? Because that's wrong. You gotta do side hop, backflip, side roll. 2 ESS left. Side hop left. I'm pretty sure that's what I did before. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. What did I do different? Do you have any idea what I did different? I don't. seems wrong still. Okay, no, that was right. Huh. That was weird. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Especially if I don't know what I did wrong. Let me go back and watch my setup and see if I changed anything. Good boy, Max. Good boy. Since the time it failed, right? No, that's the time it worked. Okay. E28, E328. FB0. On that one, I clearly just backflipped a frame late there. I did OI a frame late the first time I failed it. Or the second time I failed it. What did I do the first time I failed it? Same angle. I can't spot the difference. I can't tell what's different here. But what it could be, the only theory I have is that could be when I drop the bombchu. Maybe I need to pause buffer so that he drops the chew on the first possible frame or something like that. To make when it explodes perfect every time. I try to do it without training wheels this time. Link doesn't need a show, just Hyrule Field needs to be loaded. Good attention to detail, though. Keep pulling my sword early there. I can probably skip getting the slingshot for my practice. I'm pretty sure all this shit doesn't matter for the setup. But I might as well get used to doing the whole thing in the order that it'll be done in the actual run. Damn it. You got shield flick before you pull the bombchu out. What? What happened that time, dude? Anyone see the mistake? Maybe I gotta make it. Make it more sure I'm on the right. I didn't shield flick again. Next, don't step on the mouse. The frame rate. God damn it. Arrgh. Shit. If I do that in an actual run, I can still continue, I'm pretty sure. So if I miss this pause buffer, I will fail to clip into Goma's room. Then I have no choice but to load the save. But missing that particular frame would be very, very bad. So I'm worried about that. Whatever. Hi, Bruce. If I get this, it'll be the first time I do it without having the watches up. Good, because it makes it a little bit more like a real run. But it's also entirely possible that my setup was incorrect 5 minutes ago. I just don't know yet. That was not good. And I don't think you want a shield there. Alright, so what I'm going to start doing here, I think, is pause buffer the chew drops, so it is for sure dropped at the first possible moment. Shit. That might be the frame I want to do the OI on, I'm not sure. We did it. That's good. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna Gonna add pause buffering the chew drop to the setup. And always do it that way. Sub jacket. Can I do it again or move on? I feel like I should just move on because generally my philosophy is that when practicing something, you want to practice something like a low to moderate volume, but then like you do it again like after like an hour or so. So that seems to be better than like let's say if you spend an hour practicing a trick, it seems better to practice it for 6 sets of 10 minutes instead of just practicing for 1 hour straight. Seems to work better for learning. So I'm gonna move on. What's next? I don't think there's anything to actually practice here. Yeah, it says getting the Shadow Temple. I don't need to practice that. This would be good to practice a little bit. I'm jealous. Really? Wow. That's impressive. Actually, yeah, it is. I guess it is kind of obvious. Like, she's very aggressive. Alright, cool. That's it. I want even more consistency out of this. Not sure that more pause buffering is going to make it any easier. Huh. I could technically do all that pause buffering just to make sure I get it, but it's really slow. Most runners don't do all that. But if I don't pause buffer it, I fail. A lot of the time. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm pulling my sword for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, as EverDrive works. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start pause buffering that. Do a run tonight? Run of what? What are you talking about? This game? I need like at least 3 more hours, and I'm willing to stay awake to do that. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, don't need to practice this. Definitely not gonna practice that. What's going on here? Okay. I'm gonna kill the guy for the Goron tunic in runs, which is not optimal, but it's way safer. But what's next? That doesn't need to be practiced. This doesn't really need to be practiced. Yeah, I don't need to practice that. Ice Cavern. Did I introduce any new tricks to Ice Cavern? Yeah, I did. No, why would I get awake? And I could get a full head of hair if I really wanted to, probably. But I don't want people to think that I'm insecure by getting a hair transplant. Okay, that's a problem. What? It's a lot of risk for not a lot of gain, because like what you normally do is this. And the only difference between those strats is in the same amount of time, instead of ending up here, you end up like here instead. What does that say? Like less than a second? And a 5-hour run? Not super important. I'm not gonna practice this. Getting into Jabu, I'm not gonna practice. Let's make sure I can figure out how to get this stupid fairy. Guess I can line up a little left to center. Was it this big? Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, alright, no big deal. And then we got Lake Hylia. What's going on here? Oh, is this in case I want to practice the water temple entry? Which I don't know how to do. Water temple, this one is... It's a bad place for a save state. Okay, got that. Next we got Dark Link Super Slide. Okay. Got that time, but I'm actually not super consistent at that. More practice would be ideal. But I'm not going to. $29.20. I feel like I just stopped working for the day. It's like time to go to bed practically. Well, my life is still not hard. Ah, fuck. Right, I gotta... this shit. Dude, spawn, you jackass. Okay. Yeah, with getting hair back, like, you kind of have to weigh how important is it for strangers to think you look perhaps a little bit more attractive versus how much do you want to make all your friends think that you're insecure and look weird now. Yeah, supposedly hair transplants are not too expensive. You gotta combine it with like a bunch of other shit to get it to really work. It's a whole big hassle. I didn't do that right. There you go. Alright, so what's this now? Well, the only reason to do it is to make to be more attractive to women. Like, that's the only valid reason, or men if you're into that. Otherwise, like, there's no reason. Like, I don't care how attractive like my peers think I am. Only what women think I am, obviously. So, what do we do here? Yes, that's right. Backflip, side up. A job application? Interesting. Alright, what was the trick to this again? It was like right here you aim. Yeah, that's where you aim. Alright. That's pretty much everything in Water Temple. What do we got now? Oh, fire temple. God damn it. God damn it. I don't want to do this trick, dude. Let's see if I actually learned anything. Maybe I'll get it first try. Or I'll fail the easiest part. What's that, Brendel? Why did the bomb drop off there? Okay. I don't hold. I think this won't work. Let me just confirm. Yeah, that won't work. Alright. Alright, that's good to know. At least I can recognize when I got the wrong frame. It's crucial. Think that'll work? No, fucked up again. It's way too early. Yeah, good luck, man. I hope it works out for you. I thought they were one of the companies that you thought was like... That definitely worked. That definitely worked. I gotta swing my sword. Yeah, evil, basically. Oh god, I gotta put the sword away. Think that'll work? Yeah, that works. I'm gonna pop a save here, because this is the part that really needs to get practiced. What do I do now? This was all from memory until now. Okay, I remember. I'm gonna try to do this from memory. Spent like 2 hours on this, so hopefully I remember it. I'm not doing it from memory. Okay, yeah, something's wrong here. Yeah, I should have been... Yeah, there's a whole bunch wrong with that. Wait. Alright, I'm confused. Oh, there's a crouch stab. I always forget the crouch stab. Alright. That might be a little too early. Dude, why didn't you shoot? Yeah, it's way too slow. Alright. What? Same thing. Yeah, I'm doing... Maybe it is. Maybe I need to wait a little longer for the red dot to get... Okay, yeah, I need to wait for the click sound. That's why I was failing, I think. Alright. Now what? Come on, I need to fucking... I need one more frame! Why am I not getting a frame? I'm waiting so long. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, well, that was pretty much right. Oh, great, I'm in the boss. And I'm dead. Okay, great. All kinds of good shit going on here. I did it. Sorta. I kinda only did the second half there, but that is the hard part. Alright, let's do the whole thing with no intermediary save states. Why? What? Why? No save states. damn it, that was so good. That was so good. I just messed up the movement out of bounds. Why? Stop doing that. I gotta get better at getting this part right here. That'll work. That was pretty fast setup that time. At least up to this part. Doesn't matter really how fast that is though, because you're waiting for the timer anyway. Ah. Rough, dude. Shit's rough. Yeah, you don't get a second shot at that. I can't tell if that's the right frame or not. Yes, it was. Yeah, I wonder if that ruined the setup. Actually, it wouldn't, because, yeah, this will... Even my position was slightly off here, and this side hop into the wall will fix it. Alright, I'm gonna save here, because don't think I got a loaded room this time. Yeah, this time it didn't load the room. Yeah, it didn't load the room this time, which means there's a problem with the setup earlier. And I don't have a clue what that might have been. Oh, come on, man. Pay attention. Probably had to do with the like when I had clinked the hook shot and like how the like basically the hook shot steps at the end. That's probably what was wrong. God damn it, that ruined it. Fuck, why is this hard all of a sudden? What? Hold on, let me see. No, I can't salvage it. No, that was too late. Pretty sure. Stop! Seems like I have like an angle here that I normally don't have. What? The fuck caused that to happen? I don't think this will work. Let me just confirm. No, that does work. It didn't work again. What the fuck, man? I only have one possible idea why it's failing. Only one possible idea. That is maybe when I clink the hook shot, maybe I'm too late on starting to hold down with it. Wait. Yeah, I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, I think I know what the problem is. Wait, what? What? No. Alright, so you guys be centered on the door, I guess. I think the problem is here when I clink, I should start holding down right away. That time it worked. I gotta get a feel for this. Timing is not too tight. What's actually hard is switching from holding down to left during the rise. So here, left. So you're holding down, left. I'm holding left too early, I think. Yeah, you gotta hold left at the right time. Alright, so can I do it again? It was not the hardest trick I've done in a speedrun before, that's for sure. It's pretty hard, but not the hardest I've done. I don't know what was wrong there. It seemed like the there's something up with the angle I pushed to Get the hook shot. Oh, that's not gonna work. So annoying. Twice in a row. What is that? Carl's Jr. delivery? I have no idea what that is. Carl's Jr. restaurant or something? Yeah, it's the second time I made that mistake. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, Hardee's. I grew up with Hardee's. Like, I was having that shit when I was 4 years old. Every day, actually. So my mom was constantly giving me that fried chicken. Well, not just the East Coast, because I grew up in Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky is east-ish, I guess. Come on. Ah! God damn it! not having fun anymore, man. It was fun to do the light arrow cutscene wrong warp, but not this shit. I hate this shit. Turn around. I'm pissed, dude. I've had about enough of this shit for today. No, I'm not seeing posts about Trump investing and shit. There's no time for a combo, man. I got time for one game. I could do that. My goal was to go to sleep by midnight tonight, but that's gonna be almost impossible. So I've been falling asleep at 1 the past like 5 nights, so I can't just magically go to sleep an hour earlier. Yeah, I gotta try to get to bed earlier tonight because there's a fucking meeting that I don't want to have tomorrow morning at 9. I normally start my day at 10. I better get used to waking up at 9 because I got vet appointments on Friday and Saturday before 10 as well, so. I need to end stream by midnight, I guess. And just suck it up. And I mean, technically 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. is still 8 hours, which for most people is enough sleep. It's just for me, it doesn't really feel like enough sleep usually. But I guess technically it's okay. I just don't want to interfere with my muscle protein synthesis. Because the studies show just 1 night less sleep, or 1 hour less sleep in a given night will like demolish your gains. And I was very weak today. But I was strong yesterday, so I don't know. I don't understand what's going on anymore. I need to, speaking of which, I need to get a protein shake. I'm normally sleeping from 1 to 10, so 9 hours. Which is great, because I used to sleep 12 hours all the time. I'm actually interested enough in video games to want to stay up late now, which seems to indicate that my dopamine is back to normal. Yeah, I gotta get a protein shake real quick, give Max his medicine. I don't want to just give up on this trick, but it's really pissing me off. No, that won't help. I can't force myself to sleep earlier than my body wants to. If I've been sleeping at 1, the only way to make myself sleep at 12 instead of 1 is to wake up early and then get extra tired that day. That's the only way to fix it. But yeah, if I go to bed at 12, then my audiobook listening is just going to go on a lot longer before I get drowsy. And it'll end up being 1 again, no matter what, so. That's my routine. I get in bed whenever, and I put on the audiobooks, and I wait until I realize that I just missed a couple sentences because I'm half asleep. Turn the audio book off, and I'm usually asleep in like 5 minutes then. But, you know, waiting for that to happen will take a lot longer if I try to go to bed at like 11:30, so. I'll be right back. Don't know why I'm getting variation in my jumps here on this trick. If you don't load the room up top, that means that you jumped at like the wrong angle. Not angle, maybe it's like wrong velocity. I'm not sure. But 10 minutes doesn't really matter. What matters is the number of complete sleep cycles you go through. I think you want 5 complete cycles per night, however long that takes you. And that probably varies night to night. Okay, I'm returned. I think making things harder, a lot harder here is trying to do the whole setup, you know, one go. No save states in between. I think I'm not ready for that yet. I have to isolate the part that I'm actually messing up the most. Or really, it's the part that I need the most information on. I need to isolate that part. I was correct. Why was it correct? Because I think that attempt had the smoothest transition from the clink to the aiming upward. I think there have been a couple times where I clink, wait a second, wait like a frame or two, and then start holding upward. Like, I'll do that and then start holding up. But really, as you're doing the clink, you should already be holding towards your aiming up. I think that's the key. So I'm going to release hookshot to clink. I'm going to already be holding down. I got to repress. And here's the weird frame. You got to go neutral on the stick, but also tap hookshot again, not just hold it. God damn it, and not fucking go 2 frames. Photon, hi. Alright, I didn't get the side hop, but that was correct. I heard the flamethrower. Just pause buffer. Frame! That's not gonna work. God fucking damn it. This is so annoying. I didn't get it that time. Fucking damn it. God damn it, dude. If I fuck that up one more time, I fucking quit. What? Didn't get it. Alright, so I don't understand the trick at all, I guess. I thought I understood it, and I thought I knew what made it fail and what made it not fail. But I don't. I don't have a fucking clue anymore, and I'm back to fucking square one. Failed again. Alright, so apparently the clink doesn't help. I have no idea why I'm failing. Now Max is meowing. My patience is really being tested right now. I don't think the I don't know about that clink, man. Or maybe it has to do with the oh, I might know what it is. Alright, I corrected what could be the error this time. Let's see what happens. If I can fuck fucking pause buffer. Alright, if this fixes it, then I think I know what the problem was. Didn't fix it. Attempting another fix here. Potential fix. Can't fucking pause buffer. God damn it, dude. I can't fucking pause buffer. It really makes me not want to fucking play this fucking game anymore, dude. I don't think that worked. That worked. That actually loaded the room. So if my side hop was correct, that would have worked. What I did differently that time is I pulled out the hook shot here a little earlier. I fucking hate this fucking game, dude. Room didn't load that time. It worked that time. So there are two things that could have caused it to work that time. First of all, I was very precise about pulling the hook shot right when it goes from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Usually I'm roundabout, like I'm about at that point when I pull it out. But that time I was like exactly when it became 2. The other thing it could have been is after the clink, I started holding down hook shot again before it started aiming up. Let's try being really precise about that 3 to 2 again. At that time the room loaded. If the room doesn't load this time, then I think that teaches me that when you start holding hookshot again after the clink matters. Alright, that time the room didn't load, so maybe that's the problem. I need to pause buffer this part. Just specifically the frame after this one. I'm not gonna make it because it has to be this frame, I think. You repress hookshot and hold it. Here. Got that frame. Ah! Fucking Christ! Oh my god. So fucking frustrating, dude. Worked that time. Oh. Alright, well, I think I figured it out. Oh my god. I think it's solved at this point. It's really fucking frustrating because you have like fucking 6 or 7 frame perfect inputs, and if you fail pause buffering too many times, then you run out of the heat timer. So fucking annoying. Wait. This works, and I think I've solved it. Nope, I haven't solved it. It's not figured out. It's a complete fucking mystery, dude. Complete fucking mystery now. Complete mystery, man. And the only thing it could have been that time is maybe I didn't do it right when the timer went from 3 to 2. That was right at 2, so this is good so far, but now I gotta do all this other fucking bullshit. So I think, oh my god, dude, I'm sick of this! I fucking hate this shit! Just fucking pause buffer! I'm doing it for like 10 fucking years at this point. Why is 10 fucking years not enough to get better at this shit? That time it worked. Ah. It worked, it loaded, but... Alright, if this one works, that does for sure tell me something important. Alright, that one works, which means the clink is not what's making it fail. So it's okay to let some frames go by after the clink before you start holding hookshot again. And I think all the times I failed it, and I didn't know why. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the timer going from 3 to 2. The timer has to be like after it goes from 3 to 2, not before. And I have a tendency to go before slightly before it goes from 3 to 2 because that gives me more time, like, to set this part up. Yeah, like this should work, I think. It worked, but I can't fucking side hop into the thing anymore. Which is pretty important, I would say. Can you please pause buffer? I think I've solved the whole problem of not loading the room. I think the room loading thing is solved, so I'm gonna practice the... Yeah, alright, yeah, I think I got it. I think I fucking understand it now. I was failing because I was not waiting for the 3 to go to 2. How do I... I'm holding left too late, usually. Too early. This is so fucking hard. Uh-oh. Not the protein shake I recommended, is it? At this point, it must be old, because you started talking about that like an hour ago. I think now, hopefully, I might be prepared to do a full end-to-end trick here. See if I can do that. If I can just get it end-to-end one time, I can move on. But I still haven't done it once yet. room didn't load. I don't know why the room didn't load that time. I did it exactly how I thought it worked. So I still don't understand it. Oh, I give up. At this point, I have to give up. It's not important enough to my life to spend so much energy on this shit. What do you mean? You saw me do it. Yeah, that's correct. You saw, like, I had a save state after the angle was set, and then I showed you many times where it worked sometimes from there and didn't work from other times from there. It's definitely not, like, the angle is set up before it starts going wrong, for sure. Has something to do with the damn, like, frames that you pull the hook shot on and that clink and, like, all the shit after it. Yeah, this is just not worth it. I maybe I'll just do a fucking old school fire temple route and not do this jump. Well, let me review it. Let me rewatch that last attempt and see if I can spot anything that seems wrong. Twitch is so goddamn slow that it's gonna be hard to do. Trying to watch my VOD and fucking taking like 20 minutes to. Yeah, I definitely don't see any mistakes there. Except maybe I pulled the hook shot out like too long after it went from 3 to 2. If I see ZFG do it, that's gonna just piss me off a lot because I'm gonna be jealous. So fuck that. Look, guys, it's so easy for me. Ha! I bet, eh? Ooh. Yeah, it sounds pretty terrible. Fuck, dude. Your backhoe box. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I just want to say goodbye. I'm gonna stop streaming. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night.